Welcome to Gyan Ganga. In this video, we will be looking into the evolution of virtualization. To begin with, let's go back to 1960s. Here, in the late 1960s, we had one hardware executing only one application. In the next decade, the requirement changed. We wanted to have multiple applications to be executed on a single hardware. Hence, we engineered a solution called kernel which would emulate this single hardware as multiple processes under whose context every application will execute. This process would give a feeling that the application was executing on its own unique hardware. So this was relevant for the next 4 decades, and in the early 2000 we devised a much sophisticated hardware emulation. This hardware emulation was termed as virtual machine, which is spinned up by hypervisor. On top of this virtual machine we can install any OS, and on top of which we can have any domain specific application. This operating system was termed as guest OS because the entire stuff was sitting on the host OS. The objective here is to have multiple execution environments. I can have Linux machine, Windows machine in a single host machine. But people saw this as a resource consuming entity and was looking for a optimized execution environment. This paved way for Linux namespaces. Year 2013, focus was to have a separate instance of a subset of a kernel where the domain specific application will use that subset exclusively and share the other services with the host kernel. This subset could be varying depending on the interest of the user. If you focus clearly, in this case the hardware was untouched. We did not have any hardware emulation. So what are these subsets? Are they well defined subsets for the user to spawn a new instance? That we will see in the next slide. These are the 7 subsystems, or also called namespaces, which are identified or which are defined by the kernel for a user to have a separate instance based on the needs. Next, if you have heard about Docker container, that would create a separate instance of 6 namespaces or 6 subsystems. That we can call it as a full container. It only leaves C groups and it has a complete other subsystems. But we can also create a container of 3 namespaces. That we would call it as a mini container. Somewhere between 2 to 5 namespaces, we call it as a mini container. Moving forward, here we see containers with one separate instance of namespace, that is network namespace, serving its own set of applications. In this host we can see 3 such containers. In the next video we will see, using these microcontainers we will emulate the LAN infrastructure. Friends, I hope we saw a different perspective of virtualization. Till we see you back in the next video, happy learning, take care and thank you.